we'd do something different today and come on a little drive with me. I've got to go to some shops that are not far from here. It's like a shopping centre type place, because I need to get some stationery bits and I need to get some like t-shirts. Basically, we've got a logo, in case you haven't seen, and I want to get a t-shirt printed with our logo on the back, possibly a jumper or sweatshirt hoodie type thing, which is all a bit exciting. So I have found someone that will do that for me, but I've asked if I could supply the clothing, because sometimes we're a bit of an awkward shape to get something that's comfy and that will actually last. So I'm going to head to Next for that. And then stationery wise, so basically we are this year going on a summer road trip. Haven't really mentioned much about it. If you were here in the early days of our Instagram, you'd have seen you'd have seen me planning it basically. But we always go to Cornwall every single year. I absolutely love it, my family love it. Callum, obviously, when he came along, he also loves it, which is brilliant. But last year we actually went abroad for the first time, well, my first time, but obviously our first time together. And I did like it. However, I am definitely one that likes to be spontaneous. I love to just get in the car or van and literally just go wherever the road takes us. You can't obviously do that in Egypt, but yeah, so it was I'm glad I experienced it, but I'm not in a hurry to do it again basically. And same for Callum. Callum said the same thing. It stressed me out quite a lot, and he obviously didn't enjoy seeing me stressed a lot. So yeah, we're going back to Cornwall. We normally stay in either a caravan or like a cottage. When I used to go as a child, we always camped. We used to go twice a year, I think. We've also got friends that live down there who we met when I was probably 2, I want to say. It's a family that had a holiday rental place that we used to stay with, and we've now become really good friends basically. They have a daughter that's my age, a son that's similar age to my sister. They run a dairy farm. It was right up my street as a child. But yeah, so we try and pop back and see them every time we go, or go for dinner or something like that. But anyway, so we normally stay around Bude area, or we have stayed in Perranporth down near with like Newquay. However, because we love everywhere in Cornwall, literally could be anywhere, and Devon, love Devon too, we end up spending a lot of money on fuel. This is because this bit of road here, I'm really sorry, it's awful, so if you see me jiggling around, that is because of all the potholes, which, here we go, boom, 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 which are pretty awful, but you have to go there to get to the dual carriageway basically. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, where we stay. So this year, what we're trying to do is we're going to start down the bottom. So we're going to drive from our house in Ipswich to St Ives on the Sunday. So we're off from Sunday, well, not off Sunday, but I finish work at 2 on Sunday. So we're going to try and get going. So Sunday to, I think, the following Tuesday. I think it's about 10 days. We're going to go from St Ives, then make our way up to Newquay, Padstow, Weybridge, do like Tintagel, Boscastle, Port Isaac, Bude, stay with our friends who live in Holsworthy, not stay with them, sorry, but see them, make sure we obviously see them. Then we'll go to Ilfracombe, no, skip that. We'll go, where will we go, what was the plan? Oh, sorry, we'll go to Barnstable, Broughton, Saunton Sands, then sort of Woolacombe, Ilfracombe, Linton and Lynmouth, and then make our way back back home basically. So what we've done is we've booked some sites, and we've also booked, well, not booked, but I've looked on Park for Night and found some places. The only thing is, obviously, van life is new to us, so we haven't ever done it before from that perspective. Obviously, we've been to Cornwall so many times, and we know loads of nice places. However, when we were driving to these places before, we'd never even thought, oh, wonder if we can stay here the night, because that we never thought we'd be able to do this. We never ever thought, we always wanted to get a van, but we never thought we'd be able to do it. But anyway, this is the year, so we are hoping to do a bit of wild camping. Obviously we're going in June, so it's not the school holidays, however I assume it will still be busy, so we kind of need to have backup plans basically. I've watched loads of YouTubes and stuff like that, but everyone may be using them same spots. So I think we've booked 5 campsite nights, maybe 6. Nice campsites. So we've booked, I'm trying to think if I can think off the top of my head. So one is called McDonald's Farm and Touring, and basically they've got alpacas, they've got, I think they've got pigs, chickens, goats, little baby bunnies, which is right up my street, and they've got like places to eat. Obviously we'll be taking all of our cooking appliances and stuff, so we'll be using those. And then I think another one is Fields. I'm pretty sure I booked there, so that's more at the end of the trip. We'll be staying there. Can't think what the others are called. I'm not going to try and guess them because I'll probably be completely wrong. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. Basically, getting back to what I'm actually doing. So I'm heading to a stationery shop because I want to put together a pack of all the details of the campsite, because signal and things like that are not always the best in Cornwall, and obviously all the booking confirmations on my phone. My mum is the most organised woman in the world, and I thank her for that always, so I'm sure she'll help me put these bits together. I want to print off all the receipts from places that we've paid for the camping, so we've got all that to hand. And basically I just want to put, not an itinerary as such because it is a holiday, but I just want to be able to have a look, think of some places that we could go to that are around that area to avoid driving like we normally do. Say we're staying in Bude, we'd one day drive to Newquay, then we go to St Ives, and we'd be constantly doing this, and therefore spending loads of money on fuel. We obviously don't need accommodation because Dobby is our accommodation, which is super exciting. I do hope we get some good weather, even if we don't, doesn't matter. But yeah, we've got paddle boards, we might take that, might take the body boards, probably not gonna take any surfboards or anything like that, purely because we don't really surf that much, we go in the sea, but that's about it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. We've still got Isle of Wight to come. That is in 2 weeks actually. We're not staying in Dobby for that. We're going with Callum's family. So it's his mum, his dad, his 2 sisters and their 2 partners, and his granddad and his uncle and auntie, and I want to say they've got 4 dogs as well, and they're all coming. So that'll be nice. His granddad's hired a house, or rented a house I should say, which sleeps 10 of us, so that'll be lovely. It's literally opposite the beach, so I'm hoping to get some morning swims in, possibly take the paddleboard. I'm going to see how the weather is looking, because if it's not good weather then obviously I'm not going to use it, and it will take up quite a bit of room in the van. So yeah, as I say, we're not staying in Dobby for that, however we are taking him because we just want to. It's nice to have him as a base. I never feel like I haven't got anything in this van, because I've got electric, I've got toilet, I've got clothes, I've got food, I've got cooking facilities, I've got drinks, got everything in here, and it's somewhere to get changed. If I was tired, going to have a sleep in it. I mean, not that I'm going to be tired when I'm on holiday, but yeah, so basically we're taking him. It'll be his first little trip on a ferry, which is exciting. Get some nice pictures. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be lovely. We all need a break. It's been quite difficult for Callum's family the last forward to it. We did go in October for a wedding, which was lovely. So it'd be nice to get back over and I spend some time together. So I'm now pulling up to the shopping centre, which is quite busy by the looks of it. But yeah. Doesn't it annoy you when people don't indicate on roundabouts? It certainly does annoy me. But yeah, so I found a printing company that will print on our tops for us. So that's good. I did think about embroidery, but that's normally quite expensive. But yeah, just thought it'd be a bit of fun really. So we shall see. Oh, pets at home. Do I want to put my pets at home? Maybe on the way back. Does anybody love buying stationery? I'm really excited to buy some stationery. I'm going to get a nice folder, some pens. But yeah, should I go to Next first or the stationery shop? I think I'll go to Next first. Work this morning went really quickly. It was so nice this morning weather-wise. So I started at 5 and it was actually light at 5. Well, not light, but almost light. And it was beautiful sunshine, like felt like 16 degrees. And then it got to about 9-10 and this horrible cloud came over and it turned really windy. Just trying to find a suitable space. Yeah, it got really windy and not nice basically, which was a shame because I thought we were going to get some nice weather for once. But yeah, don't mess this up, girl, because you are on the camera. But yeah, anyway, we are here, so we're going to head in. Was very annoying. There's one type of top that Callum likes and they had every other top apart from that one, and then I looked online and they didn't have any in his size either. So it was plan B and good old Boohoo next day delivery is what we went for. So then Tuesday night me and Mum headed to the theatre in Ipswich and we went to Sister Act. It was absolutely brilliant, such a good performance. Got these little clippets from the end. That was everybody coming on just to take their bows. But yeah, it was brilliant. You were allowed to film at this point, so I haven't broken any rules. And just like that, it's now Wednesday. We went for a little road trip. We listened to some of our wedding songs whilst driving around Suffolk. And look at those beautiful countryside shops. It was so nice on Wednesday. Callum had the day off and I finished at 1, so we thought why not make the most of the afternoon. It was beautiful. This is the All World Bridge, which is local to us, which is pretty cool unless there's wind. So we're all parked up for the night. This is the view, a little bit further down from where I was the other day. It was raining earlier, but it's really nice now. Obviously it's still wet underfoot. This is tonight's setup. Got a new fan. This one is just rechargeable, so you don't need a lead, so we're going to give that a go, see how long it lasts. Bought the provisions box to cook some dinner. I think I'm going to have pasta. Still scouting out that Chinese which is up the road. Did think possibly could go there, but going to give pasta a go. Yeah, Little setup. Lovely. Just testing out the new microphones that we got. Hopefully you won't be able to hear loads of wind. There's Dobby. I'm just going to go walk down to the beach. It's quiet down here today. I think that is because obviously it's just finished work time for most people. Hopefully you won't be able to hear too much wind noise if they're working correctly. Yeah, it's lovely. Tomorrow is Friday and I'm taking my mum out for the day as it's her birthday on Saturday. So we're going to go for some lunch and to this little like gift shop type thing. It's more of a gift shop. I'll probably take you there tomorrow. But yeah, there he is. Looking forward to it. Dinner time. Just setting up the small stove. That box is really handy because it's really deep and you can also sit on it as I'm demonstrating there. There was a must have been a beach run on, so a lot of people were coming past me. But yeah, it was like a bolognese sauce and just some pasta. At no point did it actually look like the water was ever boiling, however the pasta cooked, so it must have been. Dinner is served. What a place to eat it. Talk about dinner with a view. So I've just cooked some dinner, had that, washed the bits up the best I can. Obviously I'm just at the side of the road, so I can't really do much, but I put that away in a plastic bag so it's not going to smell, and that's in the front of the van. It's getting pretty cold. There's not many people about, so I think I'm probably just going to lock the van up and get a film on and just get cozy. But yeah, there is a chance about the northern lights. I'm not sure that we'll be able to see them because it's pretty cloudy, but you never know, might be able to. If I'm still awake at 11, I'll definitely put my head out and have a look. But yeah, so got some snacks, got some chocolate which I fancy. Gonna get cozy, hopefully have a good night's sleep. The wind really picked up, so I headed home at about 11:30. So as you would have just seen, the last clip is of the bedroom at home. The stay last night didn't go as well as I thought. It was really, really windy, so I headed home. Got mum with me today. We're going out for her birthday, which is tomorrow. We're going to do a little bit of shopping, and then I've got a surprise plan for later. But yeah, see you later on. Bye. Bye. So we popped into town, then headed to the surprise, which was a nice lunch at this little gift shop and a little walk around the shops. Then headed back to mum and dad's to drop mum home. Played with Murphs in the garden for a bit. The weather really brightened up in the afternoon. It was quite miserable this morning, like cloudy. But yeah, it was lovely playing in the garden with little Murphs. We had a lovely birthday tea at mum and dad's. Both my nans, mum, dad, sister and her husband, and the dogs. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Callum stayed at home as he didn't feel very well, bless him. So I finished work and I was meant to be heading over to Colchester because we've got our clothing to send off to the lady that's going to print them with the logo on, so that's really exciting. But the Orwell Bridge is closed. The Orwell Bridge is the bridge that was in a couple of clips ago when me and Callum went for a drive. It is pretty good. However, when there's an accident, the whole town comes to a standstill, which is really annoying. I can go through town, but everyone will be going through town. So I'll either go a bit later on, like this evening, or I'll go tomorrow after work. But yeah, so I'm going to cook myself some lunch. It's just in the oven. And just chill out, doing some housework, and yeah. Callum's on a late today, so he won't be home until about 10. But yeah, just me and the boys, which I'll show you in a second, because they are. That does mean I get to spend some time with these little bunnies. This is Theodore and Gus Gus. They are nearly 3-year-old mini lops. Not really very mini though, but they're house rabbits. And they have the run of the house and just do what they want. But yeah, they're pretty cute. If you can hear a funny noise, that is the washing machine going round. But yeah, anyway, back to the bunnies. I then did some holiday planning. I like to have everything written down just so I know what's going on. So I've changed a campsite booking to the following day, just so we've got a bit more time around Bude area, which is where our friends live. I was doing some research on TikTok. We would love to hear your recommendations. If you can just drop it in the comments and we'll check it out. So the sun came out, so we went for a lovely walk in the evening with my friend and her dog Nala. We walked through a really nice bluebell wood and found a couple more geocaches. That's it for this week, but thanks for watching and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Love you all, bye!